Ramsdale conceded 1 goal today. He made a penalty save again. Ramsdale is saving penalties these days. Absolutely incredible to see. But that save from Foden and that save from that corner directly after that, I'm going to give Ramsdale an 8 out of 10. Yes, sometimes it does hold on to the ball a lot, and you feel like, oh my goodness, Ramsdale is going to lose the ball. But he knows what he's doing. That is what the coaches want. They want you to pick out a pass. They don't want you to just clear the ball all of a sudden. So Ramsdale today was an 8 out of 10 performance. Really happy with him. I think he starts against Nottingham Forest, whether Ray is here or not. Really, really happy with him. I have no problem with him. If you think Ramsdale should be sold, you're looking at 2-3 games. Like Ramsdale has performed for us like 80% of the times. It's been like one of the best signings we've had recently. And he's one of the main reasons why Arsenal is now competing for the titles. That is the truth. He's one of the reasons. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 for today. I think he definitely does deserve to start. Yes, he made a mistake against Man United or something, but still a very good goalkeeper. Julian Timber. Oh my goodness. What a player, man. What an incredible player. I'm going to give Timber 9 out of 10 today. 9 out of 10. We did not consider goal while he was on the pitch. He made very good tackles throughout the game. He was, every time he got on the ball, he's not scared of running with the ball and picking out a pass. You never know where you're going to find him, left wing, right wing. He was going forward a lot as well, getting involved in the play. But mostly I was really impressed with his defense today. 2-3 very good blocks. I think one of them was actually from a Palmer shot. And just like his passing, like his everything about him, it seems like he already cares about us. So he was an Arsenal fan a long time ago, when he was small, but he really seems like he's already settled into the team. So this is a player where wherever he plays, you can't be worried about him. He's that good. Like whether it starts at left back, at right back, he's very, very good. And what a signing. What an incredible signing. For 38 million, that is a steal, man. 38 million. Remember, Man United bought a defender for 70 million or something. We bought a defender for 38 million. So that shows you the quality and the difference. So Timber gets a 9 for today because he also kept a clean sheet while he was on the pitch. We didn't consider goal while he was on the pitch. Ben White for today, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I love Ben White, man. Like, he's just incredible for me. Yes, he might make a mistake once in a game. He might get some like dribble past once in a game or something, but everyone does really when you're playing against these tricky wingers. But every time he gets the ball, there's a run he made. I think one of the Havertz chances was from a Ben White run. He literally got the ball and ran with it past like 2 or 3 players and crossed it for, I think gave it to Saka, and Saka crossed it to Havertz, and then the goalkeeper saved it. Ben White is incredible. Even his defensive work, he always seems very comfortable on the ball. One of the best signings we've had recently as well. So Ben White, I have no problem with him. The kind of defense we have right now, I really don't care whether Timber is starting at right back or Ben White or Tomiyasu or Saliba is starting or Gabriel or Ben White. I'm in a position where right now I just feel like everyone in that defense is pretty good. Whoever starts is fine. I have no problem with that. So he gets a 7 for today. William Saliba was just absolutely class today, man. Just amazing. They literally marked Haaland out of the game. Haaland had 0 shots today, nothing at all. He didn't get a shot at all, off target or on target, 0.00 in terms of XG. I'm going to give Saliba an 8 out of 10. Yes, we considered, but it was not really from his side. Another fantastic performance, marking out Haaland from the game. That is enough. We don't even really need to talk about anything more from that. He marked out Haaland from the game. Another superb performance from Saliba. Gabriel, I mean, he was doing the job with Saliba as well in that midfield, in that defense, or in that central defense. But I think Saliba was slightly better. But I have no problem with Gabriel. He also got subbed off around the 7th minute. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10, just like Ben White. I think Timber and Saliba were better in terms of overall performances. So Gabriel gets a 7 out of 10 for today. He's definitely a starter. Obviously, people have very short memory. They're like, yeah, drop Gabriel and bring on Kivior. No, Gabriel is like one of the definite starters in that Arsenal team. I know sometimes he gets too rushed. Sometimes he makes a couple of mistakes here and there, but most of the defenders do, man. Even the likes of Van Dijk and Trent made a lot of mistakes last season. Everyone does. So Gabriel gets a 7 for today. So defensively, Ramsdale 8, Timber 9, Ben White 7. I'm going to give Gabriel a 7, and I'm going to give Saliba an 8. Midfielders. Partey, I mean, I take everything into consideration, and I know Partey gave away the ball like 2 times. I need to watch Man City's goal once again. I don't know if he made the mistake for that goal. Just let me know in the comments if Partey is the one who made the mistake. But also in the first half, he did give away the ball once or twice. But he was solid. Apart from that, he was still solid. You can still see the kind of addition he'll bring to our team, and a couple of passes that Partey gives, incredible. Like he does give a couple of passes that are very, very exciting. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for today, Thomas Partey. I actually don't think he's going to start next week, because if he start with Partey and Rice, I mean, he could go with both Partey and Rice, but because it's a game that we're expected to attack and attack and attack, I don't think he's going to go with both Partey and Rice. You have the opportunity there to bring on Trossard to start him next to Saka, to Odegaard, Havertz, and Martinelli, and have 5 attacking players there. I think even if it's Nketiah who starts instead of Partey or Rice, just have an extra attacker there. I have no problem with that. So he might be the one who starts on the bench next week. But I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for today. And Declan Rice, I think he was good as well in midfield. Didn't really make any major mistakes. He did put in a couple of good blocks from, I think, one from a Rodri shot. And his passing as well, very good. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for today. He will adapt. He'll start playing like the way we expect him to play. But today, he was good. He was good today as well. 7 out of 10. Martin Odegaard, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 as well. There's a time he like dribbled past Kovacic or something, like he literally took him to the shops right away. Absolutely incredible. He went down with an injury, and I was like, oh no, please don't tell me Odegaard is injured, man. Like, Odegaard cannot be injured. He's so good. You cannot afford to get him injured. But he got up and he played all the 90 minutes, and his penalty, incredible once again. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Maybe it should be more. The forward players, Bukayo Saka, I mean, created a couple of chances for Havertz and also had a couple of good shots. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 as well. I don't think you can give them any lower than that. 7 out of 10 for him. I actually think I'm going to give Martinelli the same, 7 out of 10, just like Saka. Although I think Saka was slightly better in terms of the chances he created for Havertz, and I think for Jesus. I think it was Havertz and someone else. I can't remember the game in detail. Martinelli gets a 7 for today. Kai Havertz, he did not score today, but I don't care whatever any one of you thinks. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 for today. He was superb. Like, if that is how he's going to play, he's going to score the goals. That was not a bad performance. Don't listen to the rival fans and to the media. They're going to tell you, oh my goodness, look at Havertz. He missed 2 good chances. No, the goalkeeper made 2 good saves. And Havertz, in terms of overall play, holding up the ball, he was superb. He was up against Stones and Diaz. He did very well in terms of that. He was not scared. He was getting into the right positions in the striker role. And most people don't want him to play as a striker, but today he played really well. He got 2 chances, I think created 1 or 2 more. We don't really think he made any mistakes. Yes, he lost the ball a couple of times when Odegaard dribbled past people and gave the pass to him. He did give away the ball here and there. But in terms of overall performance, that is what I want to see from Havertz. If he plays like that every single day, I'll be very happy. But the one thing that really impressed me was how he was holding up the ball. Incredible. Like, his strength and everything up against Stones, as you can see in that photo. Perfect for me. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. You can say whatever you want to say. If you disagree, that is fine. So those are all the players who came from the bench. I mean, our first sub was made in the 75th minute. And I don't know, man. Can we really say Tierney gave away the goal? I don't know. But obviously, he was only on for 5 minutes. Only on for 15 minutes, and the goal came from his side. So just to be fair, I'm going to give Tierney a 5 out of 10. I don't think you can give him more. We didn't really see anything attacking wise, and obviously he came on and pretty much he passed the ball to them. Basically, it was not like he was not trying to pass the ball. Like, he was trying to kind of clear the ball, but it landed on a Man City player. So 5 out of 10 for Tierney. Fabio Vieira, I think he did well for those 15 minutes. So people who don't like Fabio Vieira will not see that. They'll just tell you, whatever, he did not do well in those 15 minutes. I think he did do well on the right side and also in the number 10 position. 6 out of 10 for him. Trossard, was it his goal? Was it counted as his goal or as an Akanji on goal? It should really be an on goal, but since it was going on target, I mean, it should be his goal anyway. I'm going to count it as a Trossard goal. I don't care. I'm going to give him 7 out of 10, even though he was only on for 15 minutes. I think he did well. I think he did quite well in those 15 minutes once again. 7 out of 10 for him. Who else came on? Smith Rowe was only on for like 10 minutes or something. So I'm going to give Smith Rowe just like 25 out of 10. Am I missing anyone? No, I think Nketiah. Yeah, I'm missing Nketiah. I think Nketiah did well. Nketiah gets a 6 out of 10 for today. When he came on, he got involved in the play, won us a couple of free kicks in dangerous situations, so I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Mikel Arteta, where are you? I'm going to give him, let's see. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I mean, we beat Man City. I think tactical wise, I think it was good. Haaland was marked out of the game. Man City had 0 shots on target in the first half. Timber was exceptional left back. Because I saw comments in the preview and in the build-up, people saying, why is he starting Timber at left back once again? No, that is a masterclass. Like Timber in the left back position was a masterclass again today. Probably the man of the match. And also him going for Havertz up front. You know, we could easily go for Trossard up front. You could easily have said, you know what, let me just go for Nketiah, the striker. But he didn't. He said, you know what, I'm going to trust Havertz. Whatever people think, I'm going to trust Havertz and he's going to play there. And he played well. Another thing, I was happy we didn't concede that many goals against Man City today. They always scored 3 or 4 goals against us. They only scored 1 today. A good finish from Palmer, but we took them all the way to penalties. And we won the game. 2 trophies in a week. Emirates Cup and Community Shield. Things are looking good. We are going to win the league. We've won 2 trophies in a week.